Hello everyone, this is Alnafisculum, and you might notice that there's no background music. That's because, as I slide through and make it easily through this one, I discovered that somehow the audio got deleted somehow when after I recorded, which is strange. However, due to the fact that I already saved and for some reason I couldn't find the original save for this checkpoint, I find it most efficient to simply record over after I recorded, which is normally not what I do. I normally record audio narration while I'm recording. And anyhow, aside from that boring data and net battle, here we have a new area. Fall through a hole to find a path. Melt the ice to create another. Fall through another hole. Melt the ice again to create a new path. Then you can get to the brown path to the right. So yeah, this is a special kind of puzzle that for some reason is only implemented in one area. I thought it was pretty interesting. The way these works are there are some of these panels with holes that let you fall through, and of course there's water to help melt through them. And note that this is a bit hard to remember which one I'm supposed to go to, which is why, I will be honest, I relied on a map. Oh look, the cloudy virus. And that one in particular is a bit elusive. Also, in case you're interested, this area has Canodum 2 viruses if you're looking for high cannons. Now let's see, what good of a... Yeah, that one is a bit of an elusive... Yeah, I can really get annoyed by those. Let's see, shall the cloud dissipate? Yes, it shall! And then from then on, Canodum 2 is a pushover. That's as practically every cannon is. Not just the Canodums. And finally we get the Cloud R chip. Now that's what chip for all the effort it took to get it. And here we melt ourselves a path. Excellent. Now, just skipping, not so sure if that's what actually happens or if that's something that just simply happens with the video editor software, being Camtasia Studio. I know, I have seen that do it sometimes where it appears that I get a power-up, but somehow it appears that to be pausing while in reality it's just buffering a bit. Normally the audio would keep going normally, but there's no audio except the one I'm recording, so... Anyhow, let's melt ourselves another path. Seeing I'm feeling pumped after the new power-up. Yeah, boosted attack is really useful. You can follow there to get to the path below. You're almost there, good luck. So yeah, this is relatively short considering, they only implement it in one area and one area only. And here we have to do a very specific maneuver. I honestly forgot what I said it there that made me pause. And why I apparently can't seem to go just straight enough to... Yeah, that can be rather annoying, but in any case we have two new viruses, known as, I believe these are the Sortie 3s. The Sortie 2s you can find in another network later, just these Sortie 3s are the Aqua type variants, meaning they are weak against electric attacks, and they give you something known as the Aqua Sword. They can be on the tanky side, considering they have 200 HP, so... if you don't have the right chips, they can take a while to get the chips from. Also, these sorties will use steel after a while to somehow pin you down and make it harder for you to get away. However, we don't let that stop us. Anyhow, let's keep trying. And time to thunder it up. Yeah, I really like how I literally left it with a tenth of its own HP. And now I just teleported so quick you didn't even see me. That is how I roll. And yes, I had to make that pun sometime or another. Anyhow, let's try this again. For some reason, my control doesn't always text. That's why this section is being a bit more annoying. However, I honestly wish I just did another recording where I went straight to this. You'll see why later, considering this is one of the longer videos, I will admit. I don't get as high of a rating as as many of my others, as more people view my videos. Anyhow, I finally succeeded. Now there's one other way. We have to finally slide over on the blue path. And boom. We're in the final area. And somehow that's very well reflected in the background. Now this area isn't really too difficult. It's a bit annoying to find your way around here. I mean, considering they did have to put some sort of hidden challenge here. And so time to demonstrate cloud chips. I mean, the cloud one, or this cloud is pretty basic. I mean, it literally just sweeps over 2 times and only does 30 damage each time it hits. However, if you work the chip well enough, it can deal a good bit of damage, or by hitting a lot of times. Thankfully, the later chips actually sweep for more times. I suppose you don't like getting hit by your own attack, but we forced ya. And we slid right after and getting 100 zennies. Delicious. And that's one place that's easy to get lost in. And here I'm just stalling for time, considering normally when I was recording this chip I'm only 8 minutes into the recording apparently, and I did not expect it to, while I did want to delay it so that it has a long enough recording to be on par with my other videos, I did not expect it to be as long as it eventually turned out to be. Considering there was an issue where where the game didn't actually take me to save after this, and so it was, what's it called? Yeah, it took me to some plot of the next scenario, which we'll have to cover later. Look, now we'll just have to make it to the end of this area first, and me demonstrating how easy it is to get lost in here by trying to give a more than thorough analysis of the area. Well, hey, at least it was a double-edged sword. E. Wait, why is the screen going black? I don't know, for some reason my screen just... Oh well, hopefully I can get this video over with, I mean. This thing has been giving me quite some trouble, and considering I kind of recorded this at a bad time. I'm rather prepared to get done with it. Meanwhile, we'll see if Stoneman can help out quickly before the cloud rises. Even though I already got your chip, so I'm not really too interested. Well, at least Stoneman hit once. I mean, the rest I can do with my Mega Buster. Cloudy! We'll make it out of here eventually. I mean, if you know your way around, this area shouldn't take too long, and shorting than a long one. Oh well. Time for the double burnt, well done variety. And this rank only gives me a Tri-Arrow A. I really want that Aqua Sword. Now I remember I said something to make this a little more entertaining than simply me talking, but I honestly forget what I said. That made it a bit more bearable to view me getting lost and slip so many times. I kinda wish I'd remember though. I mean, I'm 12 minutes into the recording and I'm running out of things to say. That or I'm simply forgetful as I normally am. I love when I can do that. Apparently that's one thing that's nice about their pattern of movement. Assuming I can manipulate it well enough. And more Zenny! I'm just gonna pretend that helps. And here I'm just gonna... Oh, so close. And I feel like we're getting rich just doing a boring old job. Anyhow, that was what I was originally looking for. Now things are looking a lot better. And now that's what we're after. And no, that is not a virus battle. Yeah, here we're just gonna try my luck with Stone Man. For some reason, I know he's not always reliable, but I still like trying him as much as I can. Well, he did take out the piranha fish, overkilled him, and underkilled the Swordy. Remember, it's the Swordy that has 200, and the piranha only has 100. And all that for a sword. Thanks. Meanwhile, it's Proto Man and an Eskimo-like Navi. You're late. It's all over. Hey, I told you not to interfere. What? Grr. Ruh? I have to protect my son. That's right. Iceman still has work to do. Oh yeah? Well, how about a taste of this? Wait. These two aren't the real enemy. How can you say that? After so many people have suffered because of them. Lochad, you have a mail from HQ. Protoman, it looks like we've been had. Well, what did we just tell you? They're a decoy. There's a World 3 A-rank operator somewhere. Maybe was it... World 3 is after the Aqua program here. Aqua program? Isn't that one of the super programs? The World 3 Navi must be here somewhere. Let's find them. As you say, Lochad. Wait! Now that he's gone, will you please listen to me? Silence! Yeah, if we break the World 3's orders, my son. Lan? He's not listening. We have no choice. Battle routine set. Execute. And so here we have Iceman. Cute, but not to be underestimated, as I will demonstrate. He can actually be a bit tricky. I mean, if you're not as good of a player as I am. Case in point, the way these form and the fact that I just completely pressed the wrong button. Yeah, if the freeze bombs get to you, or you were one panel away from any of the freeze bomb's landing point, you get frozen. Yeah, you either break out by time getting attacked so many times or just mashing the buster, which is what I'm doing right now. Note that the ice cubes will destroy themselves after a while, and they will block the towers, and that was probably not the wisest of choices. Stoneman, avenge me. As soon as I can break free, considering you can't actually use other chips while you're frozen. To be honest, this is why I wish rock would be super effective against ice here. But soon enough, we're getting to you. Thankfully, I can use that as a spreader area. Ah, but you jumped just too late. Now that's how I roll. Oh, I already used that pun. Oh well. Ah, he missed me this time. But now he watered him down. So it's part of the Buster Link 2, 2,500 zennies. I am sorry, Dr. Freud. There was nothing we could do. And now my son. No! Iceman, read this! Mega Man gave Iceman the message. Which is what we really could have sent earlier. What, Dr. Freud, this mail? Huh? This mail address is my son's. Well, your son is safe. Don't you get it now? Yes, but after all I've done, we have to get the net back up and running. You're right, kid. Iceman? Yes, sir. One thing that I really do not understand. You literally let so many people suffer because your son was threatened. I mean, I would understand if you had a child that was threatened, but I think you would be threatening him by dehydrating him and so many others. Anyhow, here's that clown again, who apparently congratulates Proto Man on finding him, even though it was really standing out of everything. No, we don't have time to play with you. But you will face me, Color Man, soon enough. Let's go. Okay, mad. Later. Well, I guess she really is mad for calling her Navi Color Man. It's that Navi from before. You nosy scoundrels again. Chad, who are you and how do you know my name? Hey, didn't you tell us? That can wait. Why were they after the Aqua program? Find out for yourself. Protoman, we're out of here. Sir, we used that program to make great tasting water. I would actually like how to taste, or at the very least, natural tasting water. I want to complain, but the water around my area can get pretty artificial tasting. But somehow I don't think that's why the World 3 wants it. Lan? I don't get it. Pull out. Let's go see Freud. Roger. And really, I don't know how to thank you. I'll do my best to keep the water clean from now on. Dad, family. Yeah, you're right. Huh? I was expecting the usual sarcasm. You homesick, Clan? Well, I don't think he should be homesick if he's literally in the town that he's in and he gets to sleep in his room every day. Meanwhile, the worldly plot is getting deeper and darker. Yeah, and we have to show that Chad what we can do. That's the spirit. And so, Lan and Mega Man solved one mystery, but the World 3 was getting closer to Fertile Control tonight, as we're getting closer to the time limit. Why was the World 3 collecting the super programs? It was up to them to stop the World 3 to be. Grrr. All our plots in Den City are failing recently. We're having some funding problems, too. This will slow down the entire World 3 plot to control the net! What exactly is the problem? Apologies, Lord Riley, it's just... What? Speak up! There's just this one Navi operator team. An official net battler, huh? No, it's just a boy by the name of Lan. But he's got this powerful Navi, MegaMan.exe. What are you saying? Our World 3 Navis can handle anything. No more excuses! Yes, but... Silence, I said! Silence! No more failures. Delete all that stand in your way. Yes, sir. I have a plan. Leave it to me. Then get to it. We await your favorable report. I'm off. Why? Must we get every super program by ourselves? We might not have gotten wood, but fire and aqua. You're right, but we mustn't speak of the life virus. It's so top secret, we're not supposed to know about it. I know. Well, back to work. Lan, I wonder. Lan, I'm just about finished homepage maintenance. Yeah, I work and all you say is, yeah? Let's roll. Hiya, Mega. Hey, Roll. This is a letter from Mail to Lan. Okay, got it. Later, thanks. Lan, you've got mail. Which will check after this refreshing break. Anyhow, this has been El Nephistulum signing off. I sincerely apologize for the low quality recording, but I just want to make sure I upload things on a timely manner, and for real, signing off. Arrivederci!